PCW, Pacific Coast Wrestling, presents its second event, The Shining, on Saturday night, March 26th from the Oak Street Gym in Torrance, California. See M.V.P, The Almighty SHEIK, Kenny King, Scorpio Sky, Willie Mack, Kevin Martenson, and all of your favorite PCW stars live in action. Tickets are available now at PacificCoastWrestling.com. On the heels of our inaugural event, Release the Kraken, PCW officials have finalized the card for our upcoming return on the 26th. With 6 matches announced, we have an absolutely loaded lineup for you. Let's see what's on tap. Back in January, Timothy Thatcher won a MACK Classic against Joe Graves in narrow fashion. Thatcher was a last-minute replacement when Rick Luxury canceled shortly before our debut show. Graves was visibly upset at the match's outcome, citing an unfair advantage for his opponent, and demanded a rematch for The Shining. With a seemingly even playing field and both competitors having something to prove, who will prevail in their second meeting? A showdown of NorCal's finest powerhouses will take center stage as JR KRATOS takes on Jeff COBB. The God of War captured a huge victory at Release the Kraken and has quite a wave of momentum going his way. However, COBB, an Olympic freestyle wrestler making his PCW debut, stands in his way. Will KRATOS continue his winning ways, or will Mr. Athletic prove to be too strong a test? The Keepers of the Faith are looking for a measure of revenge at The Shining as they take on Classic Connection. In their first encounter, Gallo and Vitali were cheated out of a victory by their opponent's wily veteran manager, Fat Dick Johnson. Johnson physically interjected himself into the contest and secured a win for the already formidable team of Shapiro and Royal. In their second clash, can the Keepers of the Faith overcome 21st Century Old School with Johnson at the helm? Hometown favorite Willie Mack steps foot inside a PCW ring for the first time at The Shining against the bearded bandit himself, Kevin Martenson. The combination of innovative offense and incredible agility that the Mack brings to the table can be matched only by the drive and killer instinct of Martenson. Will the cunning Martenson scheme his way to the top, or will hometown fans back the Mack to victory? Our semi-main event brings us a collision of 2 of the most successful, well-traveled wrestlers on the planet. Scorpio Sky and Kenny King will meet in a battle to prove simply who's the better man. Both competitors bring a blend of speed, charisma, exceptional aerial assault, and years of experience. However, only one can leave with the W. Who will it be? Find out in Torrance. And in our main event, the next chapter in the violent saga between M.V.P and the Almighty SHEIK will be written as these 2 fierce rivals renew their war from Release the Kraken. The last time these warriors met, blood was shed, the building was destroyed, managers were set ablaze, and an all-out war ensued until they were separated by the entire locker room. M.V.P even used SHEIK's own spike against him in the very first time we've seen that. In the aftermath of the battle that night, a seething M.V.P practically begged for a rematch against the SHEIK, even letting his adversary pick the terms. The usually cool and collected M.V.P acted out of raw emotion to give the manipulative SHEIK a distinct advantage heading into The Shining. Well, after weeks of waiting in limbo, the SHEIK and his legal counsel MK have finally signed the contract. On March 26th, M.V.P and the SHEIK will wage war in a Syrian deathmatch. Will M.V.P be able to beat the Almighty SHEIK at his own game? Will the mind games prove to be too much for M.V.P to handle? And perhaps the most important question, will both men walk out of The Shining in one piece? Everything will be answered at PCW's The Shining, Saturday night, March 26th at the Oak Street Gym, 1780 Oak Street in Torrance, California. Doors open at 6, bell times at 7. Do not miss it. For all the latest and greatest going on at PCW, check out the Pacific Coast Wrestling Facebook page and PacificCoastWrestling.com.